Hi everyone, I'm M. Charity. I'm here with FDG TV, and this is Shaad Alaka. And you're going to be talking about your hierarchical semantic wavefunction collapse paper that you showed at the PCG workshop today. So welcome, Shaad. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Nice, awesome. So just starting off, is this your first time in Portugal?
No, I was here actually a month and a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my God.
With, I was on a trip with some friends, and so now I'm revisiting again, pure by coincidence,
Nice.
for this conference.
So you've been here for a while. Like, is there anything cool that you've seen around in Portugal?
Oh, many things. Like I cannot come up with them right now, but I've been to that castle with the tree that has all the how do you call it?
There's a castle with
the
a bunch of
peacocks.
trees? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Definitely gotta go check that
I like
out. Okay, but in the meantime, conference stuff. So you gave a paper about wave function collapse. Can you tell me a little bit about what is wave function collapse?
So wave function collapse is basically an algorithm where you can give some tiles as input, and you can define some adjacency constraints between them, like what is allowed to go next to what. And then you have this empty grid, and you start filling in the tiles, and as you fill in the tiles, things around it get constrained. So you cannot place something next to a tile that you've placed if it doesn't fit, basically. And if you finish the grid in this manner, you get an end result that is consistent with the constraints that you've given as input.
Very cool. So it's procedural content generation with constraints added on.
Yeah.
Oh, very, very nice. So with your paper in particular, you were able to paint like these abstract features onto the map of what? Can you tell me?
Yeah, of course. So the problem with just WFC in general is that all these tiles contain a lot of information that if you would use WFC as a painting tool is not necessarily interesting for the designer. For instance, a piece of road has the information of being a piece of road. It's on maybe a piece of grass, and it has some other things on that same tile. And the goal of my paper is to pull all the semantics out of that tile into basically some sort of tags, but those tags also are tiles, so you can paint with them in the algorithm. And that way you can actually paint exactly the thing you want. So for instance, you have forest, and the forest consists of grass and trees, and you can paint a river, and you can paint that kind of things.
Wow,
yeah,
that sounds awesome.
so that's the idea.
So yeah, I've seen a lot of like wave function collapse papers at the PCG workshop, and yours included. And it seems like it's a growing trend in PCG. So what are your thoughts on like seeing more wave function collapse papers? And
well, it's nice. It's like in 2016, Maxim Gumin released this repository with wave function collapse, and since then it had a huge impact on the procedural generation community. So, and it shows just a lot of versatility and potential in like how you can adapt it to solve different problems, how you can improve it even further.
Nice.
Like papers basically just keep coming out that improve it in some way.
Awesome, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more wave function collapse papers. But for this conference, is there anything in particular that you're excited to see, like in the main track or in the keynotes? Like what's
definitely the wave function collapse related things, but also, yeah, I like the more technical presentation. So there was this thing about an engine that encourages like modding, for instance, and I really enjoy that kind of stuff as well.
Very cool. So just to finalize, what's your favorite mods or favorite games that you've played recently?
I really like arena shooters, so Unreal Tournament, Quake, all that stuff is up my alley. But I also like games like Diablo, Path of Exile, that kind of stuff.
It's all good taste. Good taste. Awesome.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for joining us. And that's all the time we have today on FDG TV. But we'll check y'all out next time. So.